And a secret intelligence operative inside the Trump administration, known by QAnon, has linked the soon-to-resign Alphabet CEO Eric Schmidt to the Hillary Clinton campaign. QAnon suggests Schmidt was responsible for developing the Clinton campaign's computer technology, and President Obama gave the go-ahead on FISA warrants based on the so-called Steele dossier. So for more on all this, we're being joined now by legal and media analyst Lionel of Lionel Media. Hi, my friend. So tell me, who is this QAnon?
Well, QAnon, or Q, is reputed to be a high-placed individual in the intel ranks. Some say it could be Trump himself, or Mattis, or an AI bot, or AI mechanism, if you will, or algorithm. But QAnon has been found on 4chan and 8chan. Interesting that we have M-chan, which I put all my money on. Now, what's interesting to note about this is that the internet world is going berserk with this, because QAnon is leaving, Manila, what's known as breadcrumbs.
Yes.
Little hints, little morsels that go, for example, that deal with Seth Rich, with this interesting resignation of Google, or Alphabet's Eric Schmidt, last week, right when President Trump issued an executive order that seizes assets from individuals or companies involved in, among other things, human rights violations and trafficking and the like. And the internet was on fire. But our American mainstream media news, of course, crickets. Nobody asked any questions whatsoever. And Manila, what's so interesting about this is that as people are trying to put together how Mueller fits into this and what's going on, QAnon provides almost a roadmap. Think of it, him, her, it, as our modern-day deep throat, if you will.
Oh, what's your take on this? Why hasn't the mainstream media talked about it?
Because it goes to show you that if this is true, or if they were to pursue it, they might find out that the Russian hacking story is a joke. They might find out that President Obama was responsible for sicking FISA courts on individuals, a GOP Republican candidate, based upon information they knew to be bogus. You might find out that Eric Schmidt was responsible, and Google, for basically writing the computer hardware, or if you will, programs that Hillary Clinton benefited. You might, M-chan, find out that what we're seeing here is a collusion that occurred.
Well, Lionel,
collusion of the election I'm sorry.
I'm sure you're aware that when all of this stuff began just a few months ago, and forcing this very network to sign up for the FARA Act, that Google also decided to take away abilities for people to search for RT America. So I think you're onto something there, that it's all tied together. What is the overall significance of all of this?
The overall significance is that this goes to show you, number one, the irrelevance of mainstream news media, and how, separate and distinct from them, civilian and citizen journalism, foreign platforms, alternative platforms, are leading the way to find truth. And we, as truth warriors, smell victory. And
they don't like it, but I like you, Lionel. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us, Lionel of Lionel Media.